When Alex turned 30, he wasn't chasing money anymore. He already had it. At 27, he sold his first app for a mid-seven-figure exit. He bought a modern condo, invested in 2 rental properties, and even had a sleek electric car in the garage. But as his life got richer, something strange happened. His Amazon cart started looking emptier. What surprised him wasn't what he could afford, but what he realized he no longer wanted. It turns out, wealth doesn't just change your bank balance. It rewires your decisions. And for many self-made millionaires like Alex, real wealth means stopping certain purchases altogether, especially in their 30s, when lifestyle priorities shift dramatically. So today, we're unpacking 8 surprising things rich people consciously stop buying after they turn 30. These are hidden habits that drain not just money, but mental bandwidth, time, and freedom. Let's dive in. Number 1. Trend-driven fashion that screams for attention. In his early 20s, Alex rotated between off-white sneakers, Balenciaga hoodies, and limited edition drops like his wardrobe was a stock portfolio. But by 30, I realized I was dressing for approval, not confidence. Wealthy people in their 30s often ditch trend-hopping fashion in favor of timeless pieces. The obsession with logos and fashion flexing fades as self-worth detaches from external validation. Instead, their closet becomes a toolkit, simple, tailored, and high quality. Think minimalist, not maximalist. They buy fewer clothes but better ones, often in neutral tones, always versatile. Psychologically, this shift is huge. It signals a move from status signaling to self-assurance. Do you know, most billionaires wear the same thing daily. Zuckerberg, Jobs. Even Rihanna is known to repeat looks now and then. They're not lazy. They're optimizing for decision energy, one less choice to make. Number 2. Time-saving productivity hacks that actually waste time. In their hustle-heavy 20s, the wealthy often pour money into tools promising productivity. Timers, habit-tracking journals, color-coded calendars, expensive time management systems, even executive functioning coaches. But after 30, they stop buying hacks and start building systems. Millionaires learn that many productivity products create more friction than flow. The energy used to manage these tools ends up being greater than the output. Instead of buying every trending time hack gadget, they simplify. One calendar, one to-do list, one planning ritual. Fewer tools, better decisions. They also delegate ruthlessly. Time becomes the most sacred asset, not something to be optimized endlessly, but protected like gold. Many also drop the 5 a.m. club idea and embrace chronotype-specific routines. Sleep becomes sacred, not sacrificial. Number 3. Friends that come with a price tag. This one's rarely talked about, but it's deeply real. In their 20s, rich individuals often get pulled into expensive social circles. Bottle service friendships, brunch every weekend, group trips to Mykonos, gifting wars during the holidays. But in their 30s, they stop buying friendships and start investing in reciprocal connections. Wealthy people learn that money can attract all kinds of people, but very few who genuinely show up when things go quiet. The 30s is when the rich quietly shed social obligations that are financially draining and emotionally empty. They cut ties with people who equate friendship with price tags. Instead, they surround themselves with low-maintenance, high-integrity relationships, often fewer in number but deeper in quality. Psychologically, this is the move from external validation to internal alignment. True wealth is not found in the people you can impress. It's found in the people you can exhale with. Before we get into the next powerful shift wealthy people make in their 30s, I'd highly recommend that you subscribe to this channel if you want more smart strategies to save money, cut costs, and build real wealth without feeling deprived. Number 4. Every new gadget that hits the market. Remember when a new iPhone meant excitement? Alex used to camp online for every launch. New phone, new AirPods, new smartwatch, every year. Now, he's using a 3-year-old iPhone with a cracked screen protector and couldn't care less. Wealthy individuals stop upgrading tech just for the sake of it. They only buy new gadgets when there's a clear functional improvement, not just an aesthetic upgrade. They've realized the trap. The tech cycle creates a false urgency. New model, same life. Instead, the rich streamline their digital tools. One quality laptop, noise-canceling headphones, and a minimal number of apps. Less tech, more focus. Plus, they invest in digital wellness, like screen time limits, offline routines, and even dumb phones to reclaim peace of mind. The irony? The richest people now crave less screen, not more pixels. Number 5. Convenience foods that destroy long-term health. In his 20s, Alex lived on Uber Eats, energy bars, and freezer meals.
Quick, cheap,
Tasty. But by 31, he felt constantly tired, foggy, and unmotivated. His lab results confirmed the silent sabotage: chronic inflammation, low energy markers, pre-diabetic levels. So he made a hard stop. I realized I was feeding my comfort, not my potential. Ultra-processed foods are designed for shelf life, not human life. And the wealthy, especially those focused on peak performance, ditch them completely. They invest in clean eating. Some hire private chefs. Others batch prep or subscribe to organic meal services. The key is simple: real ingredients, real nutrients. Even billionaire CEOs like Jeff Bezos and Mark Cuban emphasize whole foods and inflammation-free diets.
Why?
Because mental clarity and energy are non-negotiable assets when you're building wealth. Here's the mindset shift: poor diets cost far more in productivity than they save in money. As they say, you can't build $1 million business on a $5 diet. Number 6. Luxury cars as a status symbol. One of Alex's first big purchases in his 20s was a Mercedes coupe. He drove it everywhere, parked it like a trophy, washed it twice a week. But a few years later,
He sold it.
bought a used Tesla Model 3 and started walking to meetings.
Why?
The car made me look rich, but it made me feel trapped. Luxury cars are emotional purchases. But in their 30s, wealthy people begin calculating total cost of ownership, not just price tags. That includes depreciation, insurance, repairs, and time wasted on maintenance. The smarter alternative? Low maintenance, fuel-efficient vehicles, or no vehicle at all. In urban centers, the wealthy use Uber Black, rent Teslas on demand, or bike to work. Some even carpool. Warren Buffett still drives a modest Cadillac. Google execs famously use electric scooters. It's not about being cheap. It's about efficiency over ego. When your car becomes a tool, not a trophy, you've reached real financial maturity. Number 7. Over-the-top celebrations that impress no one. There was a time when birthdays meant rooftop bars and bottomless champagne. When weddings cost more than the down payment on a house. Alex admits his 29th birthday cost $8,700. He doesn't even remember most of it.
Now?
His last celebration was dinner with 5 close friends. No cameras. No hashtags. Here's the shift. Rich people stop buying performative joy. Big events once helped fill emotional gaps. Now they realize real joy doesn't need an audience. Weddings, birthdays, and milestones become smaller, more intentional, and often more meaningful. Instead of renting yachts, they book quiet getaways or host home dinners. Psychologically, this reflects emotional wealth, valuing depth over dazzle. One millionaire put it best: "If I need a $50,000 wedding to feel loved, I'm doing love wrong." Number 8. Expensive hustle culture products that promise overnight success. In his 20s, Alex bought course after course. Business blueprints, passive income systems, crypto flipping guides, masterclasses from influencers. He learned a painful truth: information isn't transformation. After wasting over $20,000 on digital products that overpromised and underdelivered, he changed his entire strategy. Wealthy people in their 30s become extremely selective with information products. They stop buying hype-based coaching and start investing in skin-in-the-game advisors. That means mentors who've actually built something. Books from founders, not influencers. Masterminds with accountability, not DMs. They don't chase every new opportunity. They double down on 1 or 2 that align with their goals and seek compound skill building. They buy a course, get rich next month promise? That's a lie. The rich know you don't buy shortcuts. You build leverage. Alex at 34 spends half as much as he did at 24, but feels 5 times wealthier. He doesn't wear logos. He doesn't upgrade his tech. He rarely throws big parties. And he's never been clearer, calmer, or more in control. That's the real secret. Wealth isn't about owning more. It's about needing less. So, what are you buying that's silently costing you? That daily delivery habit? That app you haven't used in 3 months? That $500 jacket for an event you don't even want to go to? If you want to live rich, think subtraction, not addition. Because the journey to wealth doesn't start with what you add to your cart. It starts with what you take out of it. Now, if you want to learn more about achieving financial success, then watch this video next.